How's it going, everybody? It's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the United Love 01 in the Neapolitan colorway. United is an independent brand started by a friend of mine, celebrating peace, love, and unity. And a few months back, I reviewed on my channel their custom white-on-white Air Force Ones, which were individually crafted by hand. A few months later, here we are back with another United review, this time on their Love 01 silhouette with a colorway that's inspired by the famous ice cream trio. So regardless about how you guys feel about independent creators releasing their own product that are very similar to existing products from the big brands, case in point Warren Lotus, I just want to get the elephant out of the room. Obviously, this is very similar to the Nike Air Force One. And it's a big rabbit hole that we can dive into about whether it's right, whether it's wrong, and where you draw the line between something like Bape versus someone like Warren Lotus, who pretty much got canceled for doing something very similar. Regardless about all that though, I don't want to get into that today, but yes, this Love 01 silhouette is very similar to the Air Force One, but I do gotta say, the profile is a little bit shorter in comparison. So this pair retails for $200 US, which translates to about 265 Canadian. And ironically enough, the official colorway for this shoe is chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. So first off, here's a quick look at the box. This comes in a brown cardboard box with this message at the top that reads, "Thank you for being united," along with their handshake logo. And then on the side, we have the name of the shoe, an image of the shoe, and the size, which is circled. And then opening up the top lid, here we have this "Thank you for being united" sticker. The shoes themselves are constructed using a very nice, very soft beige colored leather. The quality of this leather feels much better than your standard Air Force Ones that you see on the shelves. And then found throughout the toe box, we have these perforations. We have more of this beige leather which surrounds the outer toe cap, and then lasered out on the lateral side, we have the United handshake logo, which is finished off with this white paint inside. On the mid panel of both sides of the shoe, we have this heart-shaped logo, which is constructed out of a soft pink leather with a secondary layer of white synthetic leather underneath. Moving downwards towards the back heel, we have the United script logo, which is embroidered in white. And then as we look at the back heel, running down the center, we have this strip of pink leather. And then at the top, we have the words B and United embroidered in the center. For the laces, so these come with this metallic double, which have the United handshake logo in the center. And then intertwining through this, we have these flat white laces, but if these aren't your thing, they do give you a secondary pair of pink laces as well. Underneath this, we have a synthetic white colored leather tongue, and at the top, we have this white and pink tag with United branding. Taking out the insoles, one of my favorite parts about this shoe, these come with this custom ice cream graphic insoles with the United handshake logo on the heel. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this white colored midsole, and this gives it a very clean look in contrast to the beige upper. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your outsole, which is entirely constructed out of this pink colored rubber. We have a circular traction pattern on the forefoot as well as on the bottom heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. For those wondering how these fit, overall I'd say that they do run a half size big. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 9.5, and to me they fit me perfectly. Moving on to the topic of comfort, overall there's nothing too special about this pair. I feel like the majority of the comfort comes from the insole, which is pretty thick. But aside from that, it feels pretty firm on feet, and it's going to be okay for just a casual use sneaker, but there's really not too much else that needs to be said for comfort. Last but not least, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, overall I'd say that it was pretty good. The leather they use on the upper feels pretty good to the touch, and I really like the nice natural softness it has. Obviously there are some synthetic parts of the shoe, but that's kind of to be expected. And really it was a pretty solid, well-built shoe, and I had no issues from this standpoint. With all that out of the way now, let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, this Neapolitan colorway of the Love 01 is a very dope debut colorway for United. The beige, pink, and white combination is a classic, and I love how they were able to incorporate their own spin on it while pushing out that positive message of their brand. Obviously, given this is very similar to the Nike Air Force One, I totally understand if this is not going to be a shoe for you, but I've seen a couple of their future colorways which are, to put it blankly, not inspired by anything previously released. And those future colorways, if they do release to the public, I'm looking forward to those. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this United Love 01 in the Neapolitan colorway. What's your take about this shoe, and what's your take in general about independent creators who release sneakers that look very similar to other sneakers that have already released? So let's get that dialogue going. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at sgo8. Check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.